Watch your profanity.
What?
Oh, yeah!
What's up, selectors? It's Select Screen here. A brand new Kombat cast is happening right now. Right now. I can't wait to see what's going on. I'm a few minutes behind, but I am excited to see what's going on with this Kombat cast. So let's not waste any time. Make sure you like, sub, and subscribe to the channel. Link tr.ee/select screen. We're on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Apple, and Spotify podcasts. And if you want to help us out or you want to get a movie reviewed, check out the Cash App on the left side of your screen. All right? I'm ready. You're ready.
Yeah!
Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump into this Kombat cast that's already started. I'm gonna pull it back just a bit. Whew. It's been rocking, so let's jump into this thing. Throw this over here. I'm super pumped for this. Give you a little more volume. How about that? There we go.
Oh, yeah!
Johnny, jeez. That gets me every time. Every time.
Starts now.
Every time it gets me.
All right, and welcome to the new Kombat cast. We're so excited to be back. I know it's been a
Derek,
while.
I need that
Been very
t-shirt,
busy
bro.
getting some trailers out there. We've been at Evo.
Yep.
Which we'll talk about in a little bit. There it is. Yep.
I was waiting for it.
Combat cast. There it is.
Very excited.
Wow. Okay.
So here's the deal. We're going to introduce ourselves. I am Tyler Lansdowne, one of the community managers here at NetherRealm Studios.
I am Derek Kurtzik, one of the designers here at NetherRealm Studios.
Hi, I'm Tiago, and I am a art development director. Also here
Hey,
at NetherRealm.
Tiago, what's
Oh,
good, bro?
Weird.
Oh,
we all work together.
What are the
Okay.
chances?
So today we're going to talk with Tiago in a little bit about sort of creating stages and how that whole system works. And then after that, Stephanie's going to come by and we're going to run through some characters with you. We have
What's up,
Sarah
DJ?
Shay, Ashra, and Smoke.
Oh.
So we're going to do a character breakdown of all three of those characters. And at the end of the stream today, we're going to have a fight that QA put
Mixed.
together
I
with
changed
him,
my name
which
to
last
Mix
night
Select.
was
Is
awesome,
this
with
who?
Lee
Tell me
Manning
who it
and
is.
Smoke.
What
With
about
a fun little fatal ending, I would say.
what about the belt battle?
It's coming back.
Belt
coming
battle's
back?
coming back.
Oh, I have something for that.
Go ahead.
He's scared, folks. He's scared.
Very scared of the belt battle. Hope to have one of those coming for you really soon. Other than that, so that's well, we got new collectibles, by the way.
Oh.
New collectibles from Sideshow Iron
Nice.
Studios.
Nice.
Classic sub and
Oh,
sub-
historical. Okay, cool, bro.
That is correct. That is why you're the art
For the
development
mixed reality
director.
stuff you've been doing? Or
Hey,
what?
nice to meet you all. Thanks.
No,
Thanks
no.
for having me.
First thing down, he knows some of the characters in the game.
Very important. Very important.
Yeah.
So before we start, if you weren't watching during the Evo broadcast,
Shout out to my man Mixed,
we
man.
did show a new trailer.
Oh, and it's a good one.
And it got. First of all, thank you so much for all the kind comments about it. The
We
team,
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. It's kind of
Well,
it was kind of
I
a thing.
did?
It was kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look. Yeah.
What?
Let's do it.
Again?
Oh, trailer. Probably the same one again, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah!
Earthrealmers aren't ready to
Okay.
see the real me.
We're gonna skip forward in this because we're a little behind. We already did a reaction to this on the channel. That'll let us catch up a little bit. Plus, not that we're monetized, but you know how that goes.
There we are.
All right.
Vanished. New trailer. Showed it at Evo. Thank you again, like I was saying earlier, for all the amazingly kind comments about it. Awesome. Just like the team. I mean, obviously you see a trailer like that.
Wrestling and VR
all
chat stuff. I
hands
love it,
are
man.
connected
Mixed. I
somewhere.
got it.
Just
All
a
right.
beautiful trailer. People thought
I like the
maybe it was
branding.
gonna be Reptile. with a little bit more.
Yeah, no, it really is showing off the 3D era characters, and we're bringing them back. We've listened. We're excited to like put a new spin on some of these characters that people haven't seen for 16 years or so.
Are you guys
right?
Team Derek
And to
or
give them
Team
new life,
Tyler?
new personalities,
Normally, I'm Team
and
Tyler.
To make Reptile
but
probably the coolest.
I
he's
like
been in
Derek a
quite
lot.
some time.
And the
He's really good at what he
And
does.
the cutest.
Let us go one by one. We'll start with you, Tiago. About
Yeah.
what was your what stood out to you about the trailer? What part
So
made you excited?
there's really two things. I'm gonna pick one, but like
You can
I
do
really,
two. You're
I
our
can
guest.
do two.
You're
Okay,
our
I'm gonna
guest.
do two. Okay,
Thanks,
first,
cheers.
Guests are allowed to.
I'm like an old school Reptile guy. I love Reptile, so just seeing him
Reptile.
again and seeing the fan reaction
Love
to
it.
him has been incredible. So that's awesome. But also seeing the corrupted living forest.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah,
We
yeah,
see
yeah.
Mhm.
a spooky living forest, not
Right.
the really nice, cute
People
one
were
we saw
wondering
before.
if there's some of the dark stages will be
Right.
returning,
There
and the
is.
Banished trailer
Starts
told-
with a banger of a dark
It starts with a really dark one.
Yeah, there's like I think
DJ's
flesh and
uploading,
body
that's
parts
what's up,
with it. I don't know
man.
what's going on
Love
there.
it.
I'm not ready to talk about
Okay,
that one
okay,
yet.
okay,
You know,
okay.
we'll just
So
have
don't
to
worry.
wonder what that one
They're
is.
there.
Okay.
They're there. They are there.
Okay.
Mr. Kurtzik.
Yeah. For me, it was Havoc punching the opponent during the fatal blow so much that he breaks his own hands off and then stabs them in the head with the bones. I think it's awesome. I love it.
Awesome.
I have to watch that
Mine
again. I
would
didn't
be
notice
the,
he did that.
Reptile, the death roll.
Oh yeah.
Just a plop, 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 plop. I love that. It's brutal and just it's super imaginative coming from a
Yeah.
reptile like that. Like
Absolutely.
we all know what that
I was,
death roll
I was
is.
We've
hitting
all
you
been
with
there.
that. I was hitting you with that yesterday.
You were hitting me with that yesterday. I do remember that. Well, that's great.
See? Tyler, salty.
DJ
about
said,
it.
"I'm team myself."
You lost you though.
I did. Hey, it was about the fun we had.
It was, and that's what it's all about. So let's talk real quickly. Tell us your job. What do you do?
Well, he
here?
told us his job. He
So
started with
I'm
that.
in. I'll get into it. So I'm an art development director, which means that I help the development of
I would love to be on
characters
this.
and environments. So I work with our extremely talented in-house art team and our external partners.
who do amazing work.
Incredible work. All the credit goes to them. I'm here, but like really all the love and admiration goes to them because yeah, they have put together some incredible art this game, and we're really proud of what
And the
game
level of
looks
detail that there is in literally everything. And
Crazy
even the fun
detail
little
in this
Easter
game. I
eggs.
feel like it's way
Ooh,
more
there's a lot
detailed
of
than
fun little
Mortal
Easter
Kombat
eggs.
11
We've been
even
able to
did.
put a lot of them in the environments, and we're really happy about that.
I feel like almost like the stages just every game they keep getting better, keep getting more intricate, and they tell their own story. They're
Yeah.
like they're almost like a character within the game themselves. There's stuff going on in the background you got to keep your eye on. It's really
Absolutely. And with the new consoles, right? Like we've been able to do much more in the backgrounds than we've been able to in the past, and we have things like the lighting scenarios and things like that really kind of help give you some visual variety to the levels.
And give it life.
Gives it life.
cool. Let's talk kind of start to finish.
Seems
how
like
this
Mortal
occurs.
Kombat was
Yeah,
getting kind
yeah,
of pretty
so,
for a while, and they were like,
I
"Nope."
brought some artwork along with me, so we can we're gonna look at some concepts of the living forest, and we're gonna
Okay.
look at some speeds first. So if you want to cue them up, the first, our first step here when we start designing a background is we start with these speeds. Now we say speeds, but these are pretty fleshed out concepts.
Yeah.
And full credit
I was gonna
goes
say
to
that's
our
intricate
concept
design.
artist in the studio here, Joe Zanko. Who did a number of these. There should be 3 of these if you want to kind of,
How
go
long
through
does a
them real
speed
quick.
take?
It really depends.
Ooh, I like that one
on
better.
the level of like completeness.
Which
that
one do you
we
guys
give
like
them.
better?
I would say these.
The first
probably,
one or the second
between
one?
all
Kind of the
them,
male
about a week,
tree or the female tree? I
to
like the
get
female
a
tree.
sheet of them
Look
done.
better.
It's funny they're called speeds, but then they're full blown pieces of art.
They are full-blown pieces of art, and what we do with these speeds is we find areas of interest in them, and then kind of combine them into a final concept, right? So we'll find like, hey,
Okay.
we like the way this tree looks in this one, or we like the composition of this.
Pick and
then
choose
we
and-
pick and choose, and we kind of combine it and Frankenstein it.
It's like an
into
amalgamation of like many.
That's what's so
many
cool about
speeds
these
and
combat
one
casts is
thing
you
that
learn
everyone
how
agrees
video
on.
games are
Everyone
made.
agrees on, yeah. So we have a final concept with like a
I'd like to see
top-down
Street Fighter
kind of,
do something like
view
this.
Here we go. So this is what the final concept for Living Forest looks like, and
Whoa.
then we also do a top-down to just kind of help spatially kind of figure out how this thing is laid out. and this really helps our 3D environment art team. So like
This
Corey,
also shows some depth.
it does. It absolutely does.
It's weird to think that
and
there's
that's
something
really
on the
important
other
with
side of the
our
living forest. Like
shoebox
we've
levels,
only
right?
seen
we really
like the
wanna have that
background.
depth and that parallax.
So it's
as
weird
you're
to
kind of
see that
moving
there's
back and
depth
forth on the fight line.
here.
You have that, things
Yeah.
kind of come in and go out of view, and it really kind of gives you that cool depth. that
Is
we've
there
been
is there
seeing.
any fun little creatures or anything inside that
Like
environment?
if you're fighting in
There
this
are-
area,
there's a lot of fun little things like
and the camera's
the whole
facing this
idea
way,
behind the living
there's
forest,
all this
game,
other
if you wanna
stuff.
Pull up the pan. We can talk.
cool.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh.
So a lot of the fun little things with this
That's neat.
version of the living forest has been that the trees are almost like these ancestral kind of guardians that they're tied to different families. So you have almost like offerings at the base of all of those trees of people that coming into the living forest year after year, kind of depositing these different offerings to the trees. And we have like little baby trees too that are just starting out.
A little baby Groot, right?
These trees don't look like they want to eat anybody.
They don't know. These are really nice trees.
Did you get the five-legged deer in or no?
That's for something else.
Oh, gotcha.
And just like the sweet like God rays coming through the trees, and like
Yeah.
it's great how like as you see it pan, how deep you can see, how far
Yeah.
back the forest actually goes.
Exactly.
And just adding that depth to a fighting game, it makes it feel so living and so living.
It's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
forest.
That's
It's
living.
Right.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
it's just cool to see how deep it can go.
Absolutely, and even with things like JT, who does all of our lighting with the different lighting scenarios, right? Like even the different lighting scenario for Living Forest gives it a completely different vibe, right?
That's
like
awesome.
we've seen it in a couple trailers in the past, but yeah, I think it really helps. So huge shout out to the lighting guys,
It's the little
environment
things,
guys,
the little
Art
things that
team
make
all
this
around.
everyone,
Absolutely.
really
honestly,
work like that. That's cool.
Fantastic work.
Thank you so much. Anything else you'd like to add about like
Beating
stages,
Tyler.
beating
Oh,
me?
sorry.
What some of your favorite things about your job are? Anything
Oh
like that?
man, I think the best thing about my job is just the people I work with, right? I know I'm gonna get sick of you guys are gonna get sick of me just shouting people out, but like really, it is such a group effort. Everyone here is putting in hard work to make this thing look as good as it can, and I think it really shows, and I'm
That's cool.
incredibly proud of the team and the product.
And just the responses we've gotten to a lot of the new stages that people saw in the trailer, I hope those definitely buoy you all.
All the
Oh,
stages.
absolutely.
There's not a
They're just
stage
Makes us
so
so
far that
happy.
I've seen
So
that I'm
many
like,
cool comments
I'm
about it,
probably
'cause
not going to
people
play
were
on that.
like,
All the
stages
stages
people were
really,
like,
really,
yeah,
really,
where's
really
the
look
You
good.
brought the darkness.
Flawless victory.
Here's the darkness.
So don't worry,
Yeah,
we knew.
we got you covered. We got you covered.
So-
Don't worry.
Well, thank you so much for coming by and showing
Yeah,
this stuff.
course.
Stages look awesome. Such a big part of the game. Such a like I said, its own character of the game, and it adds so
know.
much flavor and awesomeness to
I'm
it.
excited for people to get their hands on it and go through every little
Very
little
soon.
inch.
It's
Yes,
coming.
very
It's
soon,
very
very
soon.
soon.
It's coming. It's coming.
So we'll let you get back to doing some stage stuff, looking at some speeds. No, still not?
Probably. Yeah,
Probably.
I probably got to do that today.
See, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play you a quick trailer. You probably already seen
Tyler.
our DLC, but it's still awesome. We're gonna show it again so we can get Stephanie
All right,
behind and
we
you get
can
out.
I'm gonna
probably
lay
skip
down
through
on
that. We've seen the DLC trailer. Scoot forward.
That's your guy. He's
yes.
an MK9.
Irma.
All right.
All right, awesome DLC.
There's always that delay
trailer.
in
For a
live
lot of you who've
streaming,
seen it,
right?
but
It's like,
always
okay,
cool
we're
to
back.
see. So excited.
Homelander.
Peacemaker.
Ermac for me. So we have three, and the rest.
Yes.
Sorry about them all.
Yeah.
Ermac's your guy.
Oh,
He's
yes.
an MK9 man when I first met you.
Ermac was the first main I really ever. I mean, I played the arcade games, but like
Yeah.
when I was deeply into it, first main I ever had.
True.
So very exciting. Let's welcome Stephanie
Hello.
to the cast. Going to go over some characters today. Very excited about that. Before we do that, I want to talk about our trip to Evo.
Oh yeah.
I think just on behalf of all of us, I'd like to thank everyone who was able to be there and play the game and give us such wonderful compliments and things you want to see different. Like that's the thing about these things. People, that's awesome.
Right.
But we got so many great comments, and it was just really cool seeing everyone and hanging out and watching you play the game and enjoy it. Comments.
Yeah, it's super fun when you see people do like the fatal blows or the fatalities for the first time, and they're like, "Oh my god!" and laughing and enjoying it. It's awesome because you work on something for like years, and I've seen Johnny Cage's fatality 8,000 times.
Yes.
But seeing someone see it for the first time, they're just like, that is crazy. It's a
Right.
great feeling.
You
I think that leaked out, didn't it?
Working on the game and just getting that excitement.
Or maybe that was just shown at Evo. I didn't want to see that because I want to leave some of the reaction to actually having those reactions.
Well, my favorite thing about Evo was just like the fans, getting to spend time with the fans, the influencers in our booth.
We
like,
gotta go to
hanging out with
Evo,
them,
man.
Finally meeting some
I
of
gotta
them that we've been watching
experience
for
that.
years, right?
Game Fest this year. Hopefully
And then
Evo next
also
year.
these sweet ass shoes. Big fan of these sweet ass Evo shoes. Love those. But really just hanging out with the fans and like seeing them go from the end of the line up to playing and then being like, I'm getting back in line because they just love the experience. And also there was some updates and changes, right? A little bit of a movement change, right?
People like
Nice.
that.
That's what I want to hear about.
Really, really dug that. And it just goes to show, yeah, we're always listening. And everything's still a work in progress, right?
Right.
Yes.
And that should be said right now too about just the gameplay you're going to see. There might be things that change. I think remember correctly, there's a combo I created called the Dundee with Kano, which worked for some streams, and then some balances.
It went
happened.
by.
It went
bye-bye.
bye.
Wait a minute.
still
Did
hear
you
about
just
that.
confirm Kano?
Real quick, for me about Evo, the
Or
being
maybe
on stage
meant him
and
as
being
a
able to
cameo.
debut the trailer for everyone was really fun and interesting and a cool, like a bucket list experience. Being able to show that for our entire team here and be sort of them for a moment was really cool. Want to thank Rick.
Oh,
of
yeah.
course, for giving us the opportunity to show our game off and things like that.
And Evo just was great. It was absolutely great.
Yes.
Had such a wonderful time. Stephanie, what was your favorite moment?
Oh, it's got to be the grand finals of the MK11 tournament. What a tremendous ending for not just that tournament, but kind of the competitive life of MK11 as the main stage game.
What do I hate the most?
Mirror matches.
That mirror match was incredible.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
Absolutely.
incredible. My
See,
heart
this is why I like Tyler so much. I'm the
flamed
same way. I
yesterday
don't
and
like mirror matches.
could have gone either way.
I don't
It ended
like
in a crushing blow.
non-default
Right.
like
You can't write drama
character
better than
looks.
that.
Right.
Like I want them
Yep,
to look
congrats,
like they're
Ninja
supposed to
Killer.
look.
Great job,
Like
great
when
job.
we
And
did
everyone
Zombie
competed
Liu Kang as an
throughout the
alternate
lifetime.
skin,
Twins,
it bothers
The
me.
entire top
I
six,
want
everyone who entered,
regular
and
Liu
yeah, the
Kang.
entire
You know what I
last few
mean?
years.
I want
I
it to
think
be as
MK11
close
Definitely every game
to
we
the
release,
movies or
love
whatever it
entire-
is
entire,
as
you know,
possible.
players now
Same thing
train
in-
better,
in
have better online,
Spider-Man
the
games and
smartest,
stuff
more
like that.
experienced
Like
on it, and that just continued with
keep
a
it
lot.
close
And
to
my main guy, Foxy
what it should
Grandpa.
be.
Keep being Foxy.
Let's talk about.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, there's people will call them the goats of the game. Mine is probably Foxy, just for his consistency.
Very few people played MK9 at the highest level and have continued in every game we release.
If there's
It
a
is
top 8,
very
Foxy
impressive.
will 1000% be there.
And he's hella cheeky.
Cheeky. Good one. There we go. So that was Evo. Thank you again for showing up. If you were able to be there, and if not, hope you're able to see everything on stream and really enjoy it because it was great for us and just much appreciated. Let's move on.
Are we,
the way
are we
Alright.
doing this? We
Tyler
jumping in?
announced it was very
Yeah,
good
we're
too.
going to talk about Smoke today. So today we're going to talk about we're taking a character from a bunch of different trailers. We're doing
Right.
Smoke. Then we're going to do Ashra.
Ashra.
And then Garrus.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so let's start with Smoke. I
Get it.
think when you think about Smoke throughout the last 30 years now, I think mobility is one of the things I think of. You look at when he was a secret character in MK2, he had super fast walk speed. He could walk up and throw you in like 2 seconds. Then you look at MK3, Human had the teleport punch, and then Robot had the teleport uppercut, and then all the way into MK9, he had the phase, the shake, smoke bomb teleport. Like, I think he's always been a character that can get in.
Always had mobility. Always
Exactly.
had mobility and ways to close the gap, and also be
Fairly
right
quickly,
on top.
too,
Teleport,
Right.
punch.
He's dangerous from full screen anywhere you want to hit a button. He has an opportunity to blow you up for it, and that continues in MK1. So let's take a look.
Let's do.
But first, let's talk about his normal attacks. One
Wuxi
new things I
Academy,
noticed is
maybe?
He has this knife, which is a karambit, which is from Indonesia, I believe. And he uses it in most of his normal attacks. You can see he has this slicey dice.
Slicey dice, yep. He's just cutting you up.
Low slice.
There goes your Achilles.
He uses it in his uppercut. Jabs.
Ah, there's a
and
teleport.
throw.
I love it.
Oh, right under the
I love it.
Acknowledge me.
His normal attacks is he has a really good long distance overhead.
Oh.
Back too.
Yep, that
Bro.
definitely that covers some space. That's for dang sure. And that's gonna put him right where he wants to be up close, right?
Exactly. And it is complemented by a low that could be a combo starter.
So he's got instantly the low overhead mix-ups.
Exactly.
He's got good mix-ups.
Blender.
Yes. Yeah, I think he's going to be an awesome mix-up character. So let's go over his special moves. You can kind of see how he plays up close. So how is he going to get that 50-50 going?
Yeah.
So the first thing we'll talk about is his anti-air options. One of his brand new special moves is this anti-air knife toss. Jump.
Oh, nailed it.
And pull you in. Jump again. And if you EX it, he pulls you right up. And then you can actually go into your mix.
What?
Right.
What?
He has his own kind of get over
Crazy.
here, if you will.
That's
Exactly.
crazy.
Patrolling the skies.
Yes. So he also has a new take on the classic smoke bomb. He throws the smoke bomb into the air and then will drop down. This will track the opponent, so up close, it'll be real quick, and even full screen. He'll always go behind them, and it's an overhead.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So
Now.
constantly closing the distance.
Exactly. So if you read a projectile, if you think it's crouch blocking because of the low, you can go for that. And the EX version has an extra special property. Instead of dropping down and doing that attack, he'll just drop down, and he'll be invisible.
Because
Dude.
that's what you want, is to deal with somebody with overheads and lows and invisible.
Right.
Yeah,
so
sounds
if
like
you
great.
were thinking, I don't know, that back to, I bet I could react to that.
Right.
How do you react to an overhead that
You
literally
can't see it.
cannot see?
You start spinning stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh
Low,
my
smoke
gosh.
wheel.
Smoke
So
could be
another
my
special
main.
move is the classic
Could be.
teleport.
Usually
This
it's
one is
Sub-Zero,
something
but
low,
he
then
could be
goes
my
into
main.
the teleport.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I like a good mix-up rushdown character.
Yeah!
Combo starter.
And that punch is very like throwbacky to like
Exactly.
MK3
It's like a
robot.
new take on Robot Smoke.
Love it. I love it.
He also can cancel this one.
Oh, okay. Something I will never do. Nope. I commit. Okay. At all times.
You do.
And there's a fun property. If
Oh.
you EX cancel it, he turns invisible.
Okay, so you can go invisible in other ways.
I tried to find you, but you punched me first.
And lastly,
He looks
he has
dope.
a new take on his phase teleport move. He will phase through, go full screen no matter where you are, and go in with his attack. And this can be used not just to close the gap and check the opponent, but it can go under fireball. So, please fireball.
Let's see if you can do it. Oh, wow. First time landing.
Yikes.
Yes.
Wow.
And this
Yikes.
can also be canceled.
I was just going to ask.
So instead of, you make a hard
Is that
to hit a
using
projectile,
meter?
it has a lot of recovery, you can actually stop
I don't think it's using meter.
And go into your business.
Go into
Or-
the business.
Exactly. If they're blocking, you can go ahead, stop in front of them, go for a 50-50, jump over, throw.
Oh, his
Whatever you
mix-ups
want.
are crazy.
Cool. Did you do his throw yet?
I did.
Oh, okay.
How?
Oh, yeah, under the mouth. Didn't want to see it again.
Now,
Just kidding.
When you're playing Smoke, what kind of what are you looking for in a cameo?
Great question, and I'm always a big fan of pointing out that you could shore up on your weaknesses. Like, you'll notice he doesn't have a traditional projectile. So
Correct.
you could give him someone like Sonya who has ring toss. Or you can double down on what you have and maybe get even bigger combos. Or maybe you can use someone who has new combo starters and mix-ups options. But what I picked here is Cameo Sub-Zero, who makes counter zoning even better because he has a really nifty, tricky move where he coats you in ice armor and you become projectile immune.
Oh my
Oh.
gosh,
So let's
dude.
wait for
This
it to refresh.
game, there are so many layers to this game.
Fireball me.
He is literally just absorbing fireballs and can walk you down.
And he's taking no damage from that?
Correct.
What?
He could also turn invisible and have it on.
Oh,
Okay.
dude. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so you pointed
This
out,
is-
one of the best things to do when someone's invisible
Wow.
is to start spamming projectiles.
Wow.
You can hit a stray while he's trying to move around. He can literally use Sub-Zero, become projectile immune, be invisible, teleport behind you, and then start doing 50.
People are going to
That's
say that's so
very
OP,
sneaky.
but
He is sneaky.
It's dope.
I think,
Sneaky ninja.
and that's a great key word there, ninja, because I don't think Smoke's ever been this much of a ninja, in my opinion.
yeah, he's much
Oh, yeah,
more
no,
of a
I'm loving it. I think it's very cool. You know me, I'm one of those in-your-face kind of players.
You do like rushing down.
Nothing but risk.
I think I had to
Selectors, we may.
Yeah, probably.
This is only the
And
first
he
character that
definitely
we're breaking
feels like
down.
it's gonna be high
I may
risk,
break this up into
really,
another
really
stream later
flashy,
today. This is
very, very
incredible.
quick.
And that's when you talk about like how you want to deal with Smoke as an opponent.
Oh, I wish that still hit.
Right. Yeah.
There you
think
go.
You're gonna have kind of two strategies. One would be accept that he's gonna counter zone you. Your fireballs are not gonna be super efficient. Just play the game, patient, bait him out, punish him, or rush down the rush down guy and like someone like Wu Kang who might have faster normals up close, be able to poke him out, go for your own mix-ups, that kind of stuff.
Cool.
But he is definitely gonna bait mistakes, punish people that are, getting too big for their britches, and then go for big combos and all that. I think he's gonna be really exciting to watch.
Awesome. We should probably take a look at the. Do you have anything more?
No, I think we should show you the Fatal Blow.
Let's do it.
So this also goes with this theme. It'll track you no matter where you on screen,
Yes.
and it's an overhead. So check out this.
All right. Blank.
Overhead. Oh my goodness.
So any last
What?
notes about Smoke?
No, I'm just really excited to see like the really creative players mix him up with different cameos and stuff, and then go crazy with the cancel.
He's
and all that.
dope,
I think
man.
it's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, some of my favorite characters to watch are the ones that have this sort of like we've talked about it before. This like ballet of destruction where everything's
Yes.
just moving around, flipping
Yeah.
around, all that sort of thing. So that's super exciting.
All right, selectors, I got to get back to work. Smoke is dope. Just straight up, Smoke is dope.
What?
Don't smoke though. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you get what I'm saying. We're going to continue on with the Kombat Cast a little bit later today. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll be back live there. If you're watching on Kick, we'll be live there as well. Woo! Remember to
Choose your destiny.
My name is Select Screen. I can't wait to watch the rest of this Kombat Cast. Part 2 coming very, very soon. Later today. My name's Select Screen. I'm out.